Welcome back, Valley friends. Today we're continuing our adventures on Eternity Isle, in the quest Mysterious Mickey. To unlock this quest, you will need to have completed the following story quests: the monochromatic mystery with Merlin, a new directive with Eve, center of attention with Gaston, and Oswald's many dimensions. Once you've met all the requirements, you can head over to Eternity Isle and chat with Merlin to get started. Jafar is up to no good and has caused a number of rifts to open up all over Eternity Isle. Along with the rifts, it seems the color is slowly being drained from the isle, turning everything black and white. But the most concerning matter seems to be Mickey. It looks like he is flickering between the present and the past, causing him to change from his normal self into a black and white version. Merlin suggests starting our mission by chatting with Mickey. Hopefully we can help our friends resolve this mess before things get too serious. Once we're done chatting with Merlin, we can make our way over to Mickey to find out how he is doing. Mickey is not doing too well. He woke up feeling strange and had a big shock when he looked in the mirror to see himself flickering in black and white. But he says it's not just him changing, but the entire island is flickering with him. You explain to him that Merlin thinks he is flickering between the present and the past. Mickey hopes we can figure this out before he permanently gets stuck in the black and white world. Let's head back over to Merlin. Merlin fears that this can get a lot worse and that soon other villagers will be flickering just like Mickey. We need to get into the palace and stop Jafar. Luckily, Merlin has stumbled across another entrance to the palace. We will need to follow him to the secret entrance. Follow Merlin to the secret location in the lagoon and chat with him once you arrive. It looks like we have stumbled across another problem. There is now a rift blocking our way to the cellar door Merlin was hoping to use to access the palace. Merlin has thought up multiple plans to get us into the palace, but sadly Jafar has guarded it too well, and the only remaining option was the cellar door. Merlin believes we will need to somehow heal the rift before we can access the palace. He thinks if we can close a few of the other smaller rifts around the isle, this will allow us to close the bigger one currently blocking our way. We're hoping we could just use our hourglass for this, but Merlin says this won't work. We will need to find a way to use the spark of imagination's power to close them. He suggests speaking to Oswald about this because he was very close to the person that owned the valley before us, and because of this he might know more about what is currently happening on the island. If anything, his luck might help too. Once you're done chatting with Merlin, you'll need to go chat with Oswald. Hopefully he can help us. Oswald has been doing his own experiments on the rifts, and one of his tests proved successful. He had drawn a picture on a napkin and threw it into one of the rifts, then all he did was imagine it closing. And it did. He thinks we'll need to get different villagers to use their imagination to create something, then they can throw the item into the rift to close it. Once you're done chatting with Oswald, you will need to chat with the following villagers: Rapunzel, Gaston, Mickey, and Eve. This will start 4 separate quests, and we'll need to complete each of them before progressing with Mysterious Mickey. I will be creating a walkthrough for each of these, so you'll need to watch those separately if you get stuck. Once you've completed all 4, you can chat with Merlin again. We inform Merlin that we have managed to close some of the rifts with the help of our friends. He thinks this should be enough to finally open the door to the palace. We will need to follow him to the spot in the lagoon. Once there, you can chat with him again. We have managed to remove the rift and should now be able to enter the castle. This will conclude the quest Mysterious Mickey. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I will see you next time as we finally explore Jafar's castle.